I am really excited to talk to you about this because so many people have been telling me how overwhelmed they are with what's going on in the world today, all the energy in the world coming at you and looking for more healing energy to move forward in life. If you're someone that's feeling drained all the time, you don't understand like what's going on in the world, or like we just had a full moon in Scorpio and things are just like seeming to be wild in the world. And I think every time I hear a news headline, I try to turn it off. It's kind of like, what is happening, right? If this is you and you're just trying to regain your ground and centeredness in this chaotic world we're in, it's definitely a new earth of change, so much uproar and change. So you have a new pope that's an American, all this tariff conversation. There's a lot of conversations that's causing a lot of chaos right now in the world, which I think is starting to stir things up into people, and it's causing a lot of fear. When there's a lot of fear, people tend to like clench up and freak out. And so today we're going to talk about how do you use healing energy, what's already there for you. Anybody can tap into it to make your life more calm and clear the chaos out of your life. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Alicia Sawikawa, the Empowered Woman, and I am so excited to talk to you about this. I am currently getting my certification for pranic healing. And, I just thought this would be really timely and a great topic because I just got back from a whole training on it and I'm going through the certification process. I'm technically a healer already. I've been practicing and I have to do case studies now and turn things in, but I thought I would take you on this journey with me because we're all evolving, right? Everyone is evolving and changing all the time. That's the only constant we have. And I just wanted to kind of address the fact that I've been hearing from multiple people. I just am exhausted and drained. I don't know what to do. And I think the energy of the world in general is causing so much stress on people, and your adrenal glands are being overworked and you're shutting down. Body does that. It is very smart. It knows what to do to protect you. And so one of the things I want to talk to you about are what are some of the things you can do to clear your energy, to reclaim your life, and to maybe move forward with more intention, more happiness maybe. Could that be for you? Especially if you're a woman out there, if you're a mom, the perimenopause or menopause age, or you're going through things, or you're just tired and you have young children, this may be the perfect topic for you today. So if the world energy is intense, or you work in a really stressful environment, I'm in real estate, it's very stressful dealing with people's homes, buying, selling, trying to win offers, racing, the schedule's constantly changing. It's just our business. It's just very much like fast paced. I love it, but at the same time, I think there are times I'm like, I just need a break. I'm really, really stressed. One of the things you need to think about, first of all, that really impacts us is our energy hygiene. When I talk about healing energy, it's something to think about. Our bodies are so willing to heal. It is a law, basically. It's a law of self-healing that just like when you get a cut, your skin will scab over and heal itself. When it doesn't heal itself is when you have autoimmune disease, your body's actually attacking itself. That's what an autoimmune disease is. And it's fascinating because I worked in the medical industry for years before I even got into real estate in pharmaceuticals, and I worked in all specialties from dermatology to rheumatology to oncology. I've worked with urologists, cardiologists, all different specialties. And one of the things I did learn is that the body wants to heal. It's so true. If you give it an opportunity to heal, it will heal itself. Animals are really wise at that. They will go into the woods, they'll heal themselves and come back. Us humans, for some reason, know how to mess it up and not heal. So knowing that, part of the things that we need to think about is there's three things of life force. So pranic healing, which I'm working on getting more and more becoming a master at it, is prana stands for life force. And it's just like chi, tai chi, all those things, life force, mana. So when you think about life and what gives you life, what do you think about? Air, you have to breathe. Oxygen, you breathe in and breathe out. That's air, right? That's life force that gives you life. Sun, we need to have sun to live, right? Most people. You can see how people get depressed. Sun gives our plants a way to live. There's a solar prana, and then there's earth prana. Like we are grounding, and people are selling grounding sheets. I use a grounding mat myself. They say walk on the ground, go to the beach and ground. And that's getting energy through the earth. So those are three things you can do daily. This is a thought. Go outside, breathe fresh air, get a little sun, a little bit of vitamin D, and walk on the ground. And those three things will actually give you life force and actually supplement you in your own healing without taking medications. Now, I'm not saying not to take the medication because I like to take my supplements and I have my allergy medication. This is in complement to that. So I want to make that very clear. Just kind of thinking about how can you implement just a couple minutes a day on those things, or just being intentional. I think that will really help you. I'm a huge meditator. There are simple daily rituals you can do to clear your brain of all the crazy thoughts. Sometimes that's clutter, right? That clutter then manifests into this like in your gut and you're just feeling like, ooh, the ick of everything, and it just kind of manifests. And we do have things called chakras, or like little centers that spin. And these are things that are telling our bodies it's our energy body, right? We have a physical body and we have an energy body. And so those are things to think about when you're working on. So one of the things I've really taught with learning about pranic healing is that if you're feeling the energies for something, listen to that. That is actually telling you something. So I have been in homes, I'll tell you that I've been like, when I've shown, I'm like, there's something very scary about this house, or something in it that I have to leave. I know we've all gotten the chill or the ick or something happening. Listen to that. The whispers, those are energetic things talking to you. Or if you feel like excited, when you feel like life when you go and talk to someone, that's a good energy that you're getting from someone. You know, those are good things to put yourself around. Just like when you hear your favorite music, or you go to your favorite spot, or you have a really, those are all great things for your energy force, your life force. So kind of think about what are the things that make you feel great and what are the things that make you feel drained. Really, really important. At the end of the day, it's important to take a shower or bath with salt, because salt is cleansing, right? It's very cleansing. So cleanse yourself before bed. Salt baths are great. Epsom salt soaks are great. They really do cleanse the body and help you heal. And so if you're really struggling with that, those are kind of some little things you can do, little nuggets. And my purpose in some of these videos is to kind of weave in some of the learnings that I'm doing. And one of the things you can also do is, if you feel like someone's like throwing arrows at you, meaning like being negative towards you or dumping on you, you can not, like when you receive, you have your arms open. So like if you're at a conference and you want to receive the information, you want to learn, you want to open your arms and you want to receive. But if you're like, I don't want to absorb any of this energy, thumbs in your palm, cross your fingers, and you don't have to be like this, but you can kind of go like this and go, And I learned that from Master Co, and it's fabulous and it works beautifully because you won't absorb it. Right? You want to block the energy. One of the things I love to do before I get in a car and drive somewhere is put an auric shield around me and put a bubble of protection around me and my family. Very important to do. And I know it sounds crazy and cuckoo. If it does, then this is not for you. You have to be receptive to healing. You have to be receptive to the energy of the earth. But if you think we are only of our physical body, then I got news for you. You're missing many, many keys of what's going on in the world. And that's okay. If that's where you're at right now, there's no judgment, but there is a bigger divine force out there. I do believe in God. I will say that 10,000 times over and over and go to the grave saying that. But I do believe that there are energetic sources and things beyond that we can understand. And I think there's more of an opening now and a welcoming of understanding that there's more out there. So I am here for it. I'm super excited. If you are curious about this, please shoot me a comment. I'd love a comment or subscribe. This is kind of the journey I've been taking, is to add the healing to my real estate business and to my coaching. And if you're curious, I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to work with me, shoot me a message. And I'd love to work on you and practice some of my healing. And till next time, see you later.